me everything. Good. Let me just nouns. Hello YouTube, hopefully everyone is doing well today. Bit of an early stream for me. I have some stuff I need to do later today. I'm actually very excited to go and fight Everdark Libra later. Been wanting to fight that one for a very long time. Back when I actually heard that, when I learned that the Everdark thing was happening, that was the first thing I thought about was Everdark Libra. Everdark Libra and Heelster, to be fair. I think that's how you say his name, Heelster. But yeah, so hopefully everyone's doing well today. Probably still gonna be like a short stream, maybe, I don't know, 2 hours I would guess. Rewatching this, it's about a 7-minute video. This is a video, I'll show it on the screen in a moment, but video titled "He Lied to Everyone" by Diesel Patches. I just learned about this person. It's a content creator. I had never heard of them before. So, hello Teddy, how are you? But yeah, should hopefully not be a long video to make or react to. I'm doing good. Yeah, I was just saying it's probably maybe going for about 2 hours today. Also, one. Oh. Forgot to link the video in the Discord. By the way, I do intend to release Discord to public, but I am at that time I'll have to divide the Discord to like a free section and a paid section. And I'm thinking like the paid section will be where people can actually like talk to me in like voice chat and stuff. But it's like later down the line. So far this Discord's been chill though. It's still a small community, so. But okay. So go ahead and make myself small. And let's forget which one it is. There it is, okay. Alright. Mutahar's face. Turn the music off. Alright. So I haven't talked about this at all. But yeah, I learned of Diesel Patches literally just a moment ago before stream. Don't know much about him, but I like the video that I saw, so we're gonna watch this one on stream today. I think everything should be good. We can start and go. That sounds like a fucking chimp. Oh, and Sonichu. I forgot about that. Mutahar had
Hello,
been seen
guys
wearing
and
that.
gals. Me, Diesel Patches here.
It's been a couple of months already, so Mutahar
Oh, of course, I start streaming and they turn on the goddamn AC.
must have done something stupid for us to laugh about. It's never really anything too substantial. It's just a quick laugh and the thought of why the fuck would you put yourself in this position? The last time we talked about Mutahar, he uploaded an apology video to address a very serious controversy where he expressed his sincerest regret for buying the Nintendo Switch 2 after saying he wouldn't buy one, which is one of the worst crimes you could ever commit.
Bro, I feel like I don't know much about this guy, but I feel like this guy just keeps getting himself into like scenarios that are so pointless, and yet everybody gets so mad at him for it. I mean, what they're talking about here is the engineering thing, like lying about being an engineer. Well, he I guess he is an engineer, just an unlicensed one.
Now it seems the big drama is that Mutahar is getting exposed for lying about being an engineer after years of giving advice related to the field, along with partaking in a homosexual relationship with a close friend.
Me and my best friend Ryan, alright? We're talking best friend. I've known Ryan for years. We were so wasted that at some point in the night, me and Ryan started fucking making out for the hell of it. Like, we're talking tongue in mouth, we made out, we got real gay with each other for like 10 seconds.
Alright,
Okay, does Ryan know that you're telling that story? If I don't know if Ryan would be okay with you telling that story exactly if he doesn't know.
this is fucking stupid and too sloppy for even me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Nintendo Switch 2 quote-unquote controversy was also a non-issue, but at least the apology video was hilarious. Mutahar uploading a long-ass apology video over
12 minutes over this
while simultaneously making excuses for himself, like he's some sort of crackhead who just can't help himself, will always hold a special place in my brain when I want a good tickle. This time, however, we're not getting a lengthy apology.
Bro, he looks so different without facial hair. Can someone Photoshop his face to not have a nose?
Video, but instead
I don't know how
Mutahar
to.
saying sorry while telling anyone who can't forgive him to fuck off.
So obviously, I have been calling myself a engineer, in some cases a programmer, a cybersecurity engineer, whatever you can call it. And you know, I apparently have also been a dropout, which I don't hide. Now, if you feel offended, if you feel
why does he have? What is this lighting? What is this erotic lighting? Why did he use this for his apology video?
Feel wronged that I called myself an engineer while not being a degree-holding engineer, then for that I do apologize. If you still feel wronged and this does not suffice for you, then I don't really give a fuck. Simple as that.
Is it stupid for Mutahar to lie about being an engineer while he technically isn't one? Yes.
Yeah.
Am I gonna lose sleep over it? Maybe a little, but not that much. As for the gay allegations, I just have one thing to say to Mutahar. Okay, I think that's enough slop for now. I say we do something a little bit more productive. In my Markiplier video, we learned how to build a professional resume, and now we will be taking the next step. So, we'll proceed with a lesson in proper saving strategies. Alright, so budgeting is a bit more complicated and difficult.
Is that actual advice?
It's one thing to be employed, and another to actually build your finances into something useful. Today, we're gonna... Today, we're going to review spending habits and how to properly...
This is the rest of the video. This is really they're actually giving advice.
I graduated with an economics degree. This information you're about to receive is from a true expert in the field of finances. Now, everyone has raved over the popular 50-30-20 rule. It's good, but not a totally viable option for upcoming employees such as yourself. This is a rule you can have later on once you've actually built your savings account. The 50-30-20 rule dictates that you spend 50% of your income on needs,
actual advice.
Rent, groceries, gas money, other means of transportation, and health insurance. Things you couldn't possibly live without. And then over here, we have 30%.
I make like $700 a month or something. Like close to that at this point. 700. I spend like maybe 150 on groceries a month. I don't really spend anything on wants these days. Not to be honest, everything I buy is for the sake of content creation. Well, actually, I guess to be fair, the one of those things that I bought or I'm going to buy is a mattress, which I guess is a need.
Which is going to your wants, such as hobbies, entertainment, and yes.
Actually, yeah, I don't buy things that I want per se. They're usually things that are related to content, but the stuff that I buy is usually expensive.
That does include eating out at restaurants and fast food joints. Finally, we have 20%.
This is such a random thing to put into
your savings.
into a drama
As you can see
video.
right here, I have leftover from net pay.
I'm not against it,
guys,
though.
you know the difference between net pay and gross pay. You see, your gross pay is the amount of money that you earn before any deductions are taken out, such as taxes. And your net pay is what you actually get to take home with you.
I didn't know that.
Net pay when budgeting, okay? Not your gross pay. The gross pay is not the amount you actually get. Here's the thing: we want a strong start, not to follow the status quo. So let's say you make $2,000 a month, okay? And this is your net pay, so not even including taxes or other fees that are taken out of your income. Instead of 20% going towards your savings, we're going to bump that to 30%. That's $600 being saved. Also, if you have the opportunity to open a bank account that offers interest at around 3%. In that situation, typically you'll need at least around $20,000 to $30,000 to even be granted that option.
I love this guy.
Penalty. If you're just starting, this probably doesn't apply to you, but definitely something to consider for the
This is in the Mutahar thing of all things.
future. If you're earning 3% interest throughout the year with $30,000 in your savings, that's $900 you've just earned from doing nothing. That's free money right there.
Okay.
And all you need to do is just keep that money untouched if possible. If your bank account is more likely in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, you still have some ways to go, but not too long.
This reminds me a lot of the dieting principles now that I think about it. Like, there are people who are like, well, I'll just burn more calories and then I'll lose weight. But you could also just not eat as many calories and that would be easier. It's easier to not spend your money than try and work harder to make more money.
Especially if you follow this process right here. Back to spending percentages, I would still dedicate 50% of spending on needs. And if you have a surplus, which is extra money left over within the 50% category, then you'll want to direct that back into your 30% category, which is your savings. All leftover money should be directed back to your savings. Only 20% at the most should be for spending on wants. You could lower it to 10%, but if we're going to be real with ourselves,
I would go 10%.
is way too low, and that's basically going cold turkey on spending money on entertainment.
Well, I make $700 a month, so I'll go 10%.
I suggest you do these two things. First rule is switch eating out with groceries, or at least most of the food you consume. This is very common advice, right? But it's still very true. It'll take willpower to cook something at home after a long day of work, as opposed to just picking something up.
Even forgetting that this is part of the Mutahar video.
Have prices that are way too hard to ignore. I strongly suggest somewhere like Aldi. It's present in most states and offers great deals for decent food. You could even grab yourself a canned meal for under $1. The second thing,
Costco is not a bad deal.
Do not buy yourself a drink while eating out. Get a good meal, and a good meal only. You do not need to consume that beer, you fucking
I'm glad I don't drink alcohol.
Alright guys, I hope this information was helpful,
well,
and as always, have a swell day.
What a fucking random thing to put in a drama video. But honestly, cool. Alright, so we learned that Mutahar apologized for something that was a fucking stupid thing to do in the first place and really didn't actually impact anything or anyone. We learned how to better save our money on top of it. Alright, cool. Thank you, Diesel Patches, for the video. Actually, you know what is interesting? Sort of just kind of on the topic. There was that guy, Harmful Opinions, who like reported Mutahar lying about being an engineer to like the government or something. Which I just think is like, I don't know, I feel like that's I and a lot of people seem to think that that's a bit much, because it was such a non-issue. And then he actually followed up on that. He said in a video that he did that, and then he followed up in a tweet like I think yesterday or earlier today, I don't remember when, but he followed up with a tweet that said, oh yeah, it's not like breaking the law or anything, it actually, they're not going to do anything or something like that. And it's like, okay, it's such a weird thing to like report to the government of all things, that someone might be lying about being an engineer when he's not even like actively trying to be like an engineer, and then trying to pass it off as like, well, I was just curious. And it's like, are you just curious, or were you trying to get him like in actual legal trouble? It seems like you were trying to get him actual legal trouble, and then you just passed it off as just curious when it failed. So I don't know. I think that's a bit far. It's such a it's such a non-issue though. It is dumb. It is weird for Mutahar to have lied about something like that. He could have, everything could have been avoided if he just said, well, I went to engineering school. Like, just leave it at that. Stop talking about being an engineer. Just say that you went to school for it. And literally no one would have cared. Alright, so Elden Ring Night Rain they released Everdark Libra. I don't know anything about it. I've not seen anything. Someone in the comments of the Augur, I watched someone else's video on the Augur, and their thoughts on it. And they said, because I guess this person had seen the leaks, that if you didn't like Augur, then you're not gonna like Libra. And I'm very curious as to what they meant, or if they are just bullshitting. I really, really hope they didn't turn Libra into a gimmick fight as well. That would be fucking stupid. Libra is by far the best fight in this game, and Heelster is second. I really hope they didn't just fuck up Libra with a stupid gimmick. There you go. Okay. Who do you want to play though? On. Making sure everything's good to go. Could go Duchess. Sure, why not? Going against Libra though, let's go ahead and turn on Crater. Crater? Yeah, let's go Crater. It's been a while since I've seen Crater, so... Oops. I really wish this thing would get off my screen. Does my character have an S scaling in Faith, or... Int? It might be Int. Yeah, I think it is Int. It's not great for Libra, because Libra has a pretty big resistance to magic damage. Not interested in getting the parry off on the monkey. I thought there was someone next to me, that's why I stomped like that. By the way, I did release the other video on the other channel talking about the red pill thing. For anyone interested in that who didn't see that. I don't think fighting them is gonna be worth it, to be honest. We'll go up here instead. Ow. Oh, there's a special shop. There's a special shop in the river down there. Don't. Oh god. That's cool. Please don't let it be. Make it. Just let it be a normal fucking enemy, please. Like one enemy, not a group. Okay. Good. Okay. I guess we go this way. We just hope that the hello. I can just hope that what's it called? The circle goes that way. Or goes to the bottom right later. By the way, off stream I went back into Subnautica, so I got the thing that I needed, only to realize that that I don't think there even was a point to it, because like what was weird was I got the thing that I needed to make the antidote, but then I realized that I had already gotten the antidote. And that the game was just giving me the ability to make another one. So I was like, okay, why then did they give me the ability to make it if I already got one? I thought that was the point, like the antidote that I got was not something I could use. But I guess it is something I can use. So I was searching for a plant for no reason. I have no idea. Maybe it will serve some purpose. Maybe I can use more than one antidote for something. I don't know. God. Come on. Okay, you have some crazy range. I think I can get this right. I don't know why these guys have like barnacles or something on them. Ow. My character tried to go for a backstab there. I had no idea this guy was still around. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go over here, I guess. Got ourselves this, I guess. Because Libra is weak to fire. Fire and Frenzy. Which again, for the longest time, I didn't realize that fire or Frenzy damage is actually just Frenzy. Or fire damage. Frenzy damage is fire damage for some reason. I thought it was holy. Or at least a combination of the two. But it's just fire damage, I guess, that's based on holy. I don't even know if I'm going to use these, but whatever. Are these guys weak to holy? I wonder. There's no way, right? There you go. I tried using the, actually, this is useful. I tried using the running attack there on him. Didn't really matter. I hear it thinking down here though. Never mind, I don't hear anymore. I don't know where it went. Maybe it disappeared, I don't know. What are some games though that I can play on stream? Because I'm kind of running out. Well, we can do 7 days to die still. Like I think 7 days up to like day 28 or something would be neat. Because I feel like that's really all I would need to like do most things that I'm interested in, right? But like other than that though, I'm really not sure. Like really weird with having this rock on my side. Damn, this thing bleeds fast. I should probably buy the key, shouldn't I? I'll save my runes in case I need them here. Taking care of everything on this side, the map. Improved scale attack power, sure. Damage negation upon landing charge attacks. Okay, so they changed the wording on that thing. Oh, that reminds me. When I logged into Subnautica today, Subnautica Below Zero, it actually said that they updated the game. And like almost all of the fixes were literally about the thing that I was complaining about yesterday. The fact that the fucking ice worm kept hitting you from literally anywhere and would knock you off 100% of the time. They made it so that it has like a 25% chance to knock you off now or something like that. And it reduces the damage that it dealt, and it reduced the like collision that the hover bike has, so you're not constantly bumping into stuff. And they reduced the damage you take, like the hover bike takes now, just like from anything, like I think colliding with the world. So like literally everything that I was complaining about is now fixed. Those are pretty cool. Hello. Wait, what enemy is this? This is the Mariner, isn't it? So this thing followed me. Yeah, to be a Mariner. Oh yeah, the hotel renovator. I totally forgot that I was playing Duchess for a second. Damn. Ow. It was so chill. Yeah. I liked it. What was I doing last time though? Oh yeah, I was like fixing up the like lobby, right? Whoa. I definitely do need to play more like chill games again. Do like a late night streams. I know people liked watching that. That's when I got like most of my viewers and stuff. We can head up here and then go this way. Actually, we can head down here as well, go kill Mutahar. We need a different weapon from this though, because Libra's gonna be resistant to me. Maybe Mutahar will drop something that we can use. Bro, people hated my video about the liberals ruining video games thing. It wasn't called that exactly, but that's why I titled it. What was it? Like who ruined masculinity in video games, I think is what the actual title was called. I've never had any video in all of my 6 years of making content. I've never had any video have such a high dislike to like ratio. It's like 52%. Which is funny because it's not even like I disagreed with what the guy was saying. Like I agreed that like all this like pushing for ow. Oh. Bye. I agree that all of the LGBT pushing in video games was like ruining things. I just died instantly for some reason. That was fucking weird. I never died to that. But people think that because I disagreed with like his reasoning as to why things are bad, people thought that I was disagreeing with him and in general. I mean, I was making fun of like him. I was making fun of the fact that he was being like, he said some really weird shit sometimes. So I was making fun of that. He was saying some weird stuff like, well, for one, calling everything gay, like everything that he hated, he would just call it gay, which is like, that's obviously weird. Oh right, the volcano. But also, he had some line about like this game is so masculine that literally a woman being in the vicinity of it will get her pregnant or something like that. Obviously stuff like so over the top, but saying it in such a like stone, like stone faced like that, you know, it makes it sound like it was satire. Like that whole video sounded satire, but he was actually being serious about it. And not only was he being serious, but oops. not only was he being serious the whole time, but fucking I looked into him more, and that guy that made that video made a made a game using AI that was titled like, what was it, like Chad kills liberal Nazis or something like that. It was something really weird. Like the guy is unironically like down the rabbit hole of alt-right-wing conspiracy theories. See if I can kill this guy fast enough. Stop stepping into lava. Come here. Just use that to avoid him. Whoa. Ooh. Goodbye. Okay. There we go. Should be level, like level 13 or something, right? No, it's level 12, okay. And I'm not gonna deal with this one on the left because her attack move set is weird. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. This Cragblade thing though is pretty good. Hello. Somehow avoiding them all. That's actually not bad. How did I not level up from that? Fire. This thing does so little damage, but I know why, because it attacks twice with every attack that you do, but you would think that it would do more. Oh good, guard counters. Wait, I can't run and guard at the same time? Why do I remember you being able to guard and run at the same time? You can't though? I don't need that. Hello. Oh, I thought that was the other move. I almost got hit by that. Ow. Okay. Well, don't think we're getting level 15 from this. I think it's level 14, but probably not level 15. Bro. I do feel like this weapon maybe is a little on the weaker end compared to how it was in base game. Huh. Sure. There we go. Or Dawn's Rain. Hey. Where's everything? Oh. Over here. Okay, well. Not killing that guy. But this again? Oh, I guess I'm facing a fucking Deathbird then. I swear the first time that you fight these Everdark enemies that the bosses are always the same. Close. Why are you not staggering? There it is, finally. Wait, how long have I been attacking only with one hand? That might be useful. Okay, well, not getting level 15. There you go. Okay, that's how you do it. Alright. Wait, what's power of general? Oh. Hello. So we're still able to make a deal, huh? Eh, I don't need a powerful weapon, I don't think. Well, I think it's one. Ooh, that is a good decision that I did.
It is done. The time is right.
Two. Oh, here we go. He got a cape. Oh, he's summoning Condemned. The fuck is that? Bro. What? Wait, what even is hurting me? Oh, he's like doing the challenges. Jesus. Great, there's two of them now. Yeah, they made the fight worse. It is considerably worse. Like, it wasn't bad at first attempt, though. Making him a gimmick fight, making him a summon fight of all things, though. Hello, Victor. Okay. Man, a lot of these fucking Everdark things just make them considerably worse. They either make them worse or they're really not that different. Like, Caligo wasn't really that different. What was the name? Adele. The Baron wasn't really that different. Oh yeah, we still haven't even seen whatever the fuck the dog is, huh? I guess that's probably next then. I think it is just a dog and then Heelster afterwards then. I mean, the boss fight is fine, but them summoning constantly is artificial difficulty. Of course. Bro. Need to killed these two in particular. Game. There you go. Probably go this way instead. I don't know which way it is to get inside. I think this way. Gotta check this thing. Firepower, fully damage. Why the fuck are you still here? And please let me just get my thing then. Okay, well this is where I wanted to go anyway, so... And determination, actually, which is really, really good. That thing's over there. Why is the game stopping me from running? It keeps stopping me from running. Really annoying. I'm not sure if determination and the fire buff I give myself can just be stacked. I don't think they can be. Yeah, no, they don't stack. There you go. Drop that, don't need that. I always get hit by that. teleport. And I saw on Twitter people trying to push I saw on Twitter people trying to be like, the LGBT needs to, like, the LGBT needs to get away from the T, basically saying that the LGBT is too problematic for the well, the trans community is too problematic for the lesbian, gay, and bi to be connected to. I find that to be such a stupid argument, to be honest with you. Not that I don't agree with the sentiment that a lot of the trans community is problematic, but it is concerning that people are actually feeling this way. What's particularly troubling about it to me is the fact that if you were to ask any of these people that believe this, if you were to ask them like, hey, do you think that an entire group of people should be punished because of the few bad ones? Unanimously, they would be like, yeah, of course not. That's a horrible thing. No one should be, you know, lumped in together with the bad ones of their community. But then they always have that one thing that they will lump everyone together in. You know? Like, a lot of the people that are pushing this are men. And it's like, have you not been listening to, like, what's been going on? Why would you as a man be okay with lumping all of a single community together? When you know that men are literally being allowed to commit suicide in droves because people are lumping in all men together. Like, you of all people should know the damage that causes, and yet you're doing it to another group of people. Now, you could make the argument, well, the lesbian and bi and stuff, it's a sexuality, and being trans and queer is an identity. But both communities face similar prejudice, and so that's why they're lumped together. Oh, I should have taken that gargoyle thing. Damn it. That was Lion's Claw there. Fuck. Everyone has principles until it's about a group that they don't like. then all principles go out the window. I think we just go up here and then go down. Oh, we can go here too, because we do need the health. FP cost. And these are all not bad. Oh, good. Oops. The fuck was that? Oops. There we go. Why are you still alive? I think the thing that concerns me about that sort of belief, though, is that people will start pushing. If, let's say that trans people did get excluded from the LGBT, the thing that concerns me is, without getting too political, I'm concerned that lawmakers will make stuff in favor to help the LGB, but because the trans community is no longer involved, the trans community will no longer get those protections. Which there's already a lot of bigotry going on against the trans community as a whole right now, so I guess we'll see. I don't think it's gonna actually happen where they get excluded, but if existence wasn't already difficult, it could be even more. Come on. There we go. There's no way. Man. It's not letting me level up. I have to chase this fucking thing. Not gonna go away. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're not that far. Bye. Of course. This is a straight sword. That was a great sword. Whoa. Almost just fell. There we go. Cool. I really hope I get something better than this. I like Death's Poker. Come on, Mutahar. Go ahead and drop Death's Poker or something. Actually, no, this is better. Improved incantations. Eh. I don't need that. Oh, come on. There we go. $2.99. Cool. Oh, the fucking... Are you serious? The mountain had a hitbox for some reason. The mountain had like an invisible wall next to it, so I couldn't get all the way there. I mean, it doesn't matter, I can still get my level 15 back, but... What the fuck was that? Why did the hitbox distend so far away from it? Or did the game just stop me from moving entirely? What the fuck is the point of that rock if it doesn't always stun him? Seriously? There. Wax cutter, sure. Oh, got the left level 15 back. That was easy. Where the fuck is this thing? I need to get up there. Why is there no jump pad from here? I can probably get this guy in time. Whoa. Okay, I did not think I was gonna kill him that fast. I don't need spell FP. Hello. Goodbye. There we go. Ah, okay. I'm trying to think, how am I gonna do this against Libra? I have actually a pretty decent loadout going. What is this, the, I think this is the Black Knight? Or the Crucible Knight, rather? Come on. Teleport. Well, that was cool. Alright then. See if we can't make it work this time. Alright. What do you have this time? Oops. Power of a demon. No.
The time is right.
what? Oh, you're doing this shit. Oh, that's how this works? Huh. Wait, what? Huh. I don't know if I like that exactly. So you have to damage them enough, and then he goes back into frenzy and starts attacking anybody. I wonder if Mikola's branches work there. Oh yeah, I never checked the things here. Taking attack through attack power. Frostbite conceals. Starting armament inflicts frost. Versus what was the other one? I think the other one just gave you chilling mist. So then instead you just have the frost build up all the time then. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool then. Let me go end stream here, because I do have a decent bit. The phone fell over. I have a decent bit to do today, so while we're ahead. Next stream, try and find some more lighthearted things to react to. But yeah, thanks for joining. Want to do some late night streams again, coming soon. Again, remember to check out the other video on the VT channel. Have a good night, sleep well everyone. Wish you all the best, and I will talk to you all later.